When key lime pie, cheesecake, and lime curd collide, this is the dessert that shows up. These gluten-free key lime bars are bright, creamy, and ridiculously good. Now these don't have to be gluten-free, just like in this video, so just pretend like you're not seeing Great Value brand graham crackers, and that those are Schar Honeygrahams. You're gonna crush them into fine crumbs. I use my food processor, but you can use whatever you have. Bang them with a rolling pin, throw them against the wall, then mix in some melted butter and a couple tablespoons of sugar. Gonna spray your pan with oil and then line it with parchment paper so that it hangs over the edges. This way you can easily remove them later. You can use the bottom of a glass to press the graham cracker mixture into the pan, but I usually go with the teaspoon. I like the way that it gets the edges and the corners just right. If you made it this far, then I'm guessing you're enjoying this video. So do the right thing, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. When zesting, be sure not to go too deep. You only want the outer layer, not the bitter white pith. You're gonna need 3 tablespoons of zest and a half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of lime juice, which will take between 6 and 9 limes, depending on their juiciness. For the cheesecake layer, I only use Philadelphia cream cheese. There really is no substitute for it. You're gonna mix it with lime zest and lime juice, the vanilla, and some sugar, and mix it until it's smooth. Then add the eggs and mix it again. Don't overmix it. Pour the filling over the crust and smooth out the top. Again, that trusty spoon comes in handy. Bang the pan a few times on the countertop to get rid of the air bubbles. And then you're gonna bake it at 275 for 40 to 45 minutes. While it's baking, let's make the lime curd. You're gonna add the eggs, butter, lime juice, lime zest, and some sugar to a cold saucepan, and then turn the heat on medium-low. Start whisking it gently, and you're gonna keep going from anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes, depending on how cold the ingredients are when you start. The moment it starts to thicken, it's gonna happen really fast, so don't walk away from it. You'll feel it happen. It will start to steam, but you don't want it to boil, so if you see bubbles, you were done 10 seconds ago, but it'll be fine. Once it's thickened a bit, immediately remove it from the heat and strain it to remove the lime zest and any bits of egg. Gonna cover it with plastic wrap that's touching the surface and then pop it in the fridge. Once the cheesecake is done, let it cool for 10 minutes so it can flatten out. The edges will look firm, and the center should have a slight jiggle to it. Then, you're gonna gently spread the curd on top. If you do this while the curd is still hot, you're gonna end up with a swirl topping. No worries, it'll still be delicious. Pop it back in the oven for 5 minutes so the curd can set. Then turn off the oven and crack the door and let it cool inside for 2 hours. Then take it out and let it cool on the counter for another hour. Then move it to the fridge, let it chill overnight. If you don't have the patience for all that, I have cooled it for just 1.5 hours and then put it in the fridge and it worked just fine. But you do run the risk of the top cracking and it not looking as nice. When it's time to slice, I might be a little extra. I use a hot knife and I rinse and wipe between each cut for those clean lines. You don't have to do that, but you should. I'll put the full ingredient list below along with a link to the full recipe.